you doing? Fine, I hope.
Hey, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Who is this? Okay, it's working now, Miss Bubbles.
Yeah,
Miss
it's
Bubbles.
working. I'm here.
Okay, great.
I don't know if it's
Hey.
streaming to my channel or not, but I managed
Okay.
to just kind of join, so it
Okay.
got it to do something. Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, good. Yeah, I see. I put it in. I sent it to you all, and then the ones that I had their IG, and then I went ahead and posted it on this link also, and all are welcome. So we're going to color in alcohol markers. Did you see the title?
I
We we
did.
we blame it on the alcohol. What's that song? We blame it on the say something about the goose gonna get loose or something. T
Yeah.
Pain. Yeah. So what are you going to be coloring in, and what type of markers are you going to be using?
I just pulled two of my own PDFs,
Oh.
and I'm using my Ohuhus because I don't want to use my Copic.
Yes. Okay, I got you. I got you. Ooh, I like how you did that. The background on that the boat where he's in the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use three colors of markers? I'm thinking I'm seeing three or
Four color
four.
pencils. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's four
So,
in there.
hmm and we don't normally color a lot in alcohol markers because a lot of us color in coloring books and alcohol markers. They if the pages are not double single sided, it's kind of hard to do it. So and then I don't know if everybody knows what that means, so I just pulled a couple of examples just so that people can understand. Oh, hold on, I'm getting ready to put myself back up on here. So like this is a book that's dimensions, and it is single sided, so that you and it's thicker cardstock paper, so you can color with alcohol and not worry about it bleeding through. As long as you put something in between, it you can hear it is a thicker kind of paper, so the alcohol and the watercolor can handle it. This is a book. I just pulled a random one. This one also is single sided, but with this one, you would have to put a piece of paper, a thicker cardstock paper, or extra couple sheets of paper in here so that you could use your alcohol or your watermarkers. And then this is a thicker paper that could handle the alcohol, but what it will do is it will bleed through to the other side of your page. So you'd have to either make a copy of this on some other paper or just sacrifice the other page saying you're probably never going to cut it. And that's one of the downfalls of alcohol. But do you have that paper now? They have that alcohol paper that you can color on both sides. Did you hear about that?
um, I don't have it. I think Ohuhu has something like it.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
don't have it yet.
Mhm. She said,
Um,
"Yet."
yeah, because I'm trying to focus on my gouache. I don't have it quite.
Yes. Now, have you colored anything in your gouache yet? With your gouache, a total page?
Not in my coloring books, but
Mhm.
in my sketchbook, the new one, because
Yeah. Okay, so we didn't
uh,
get any good resolution with that. Okay.
no, they're
Okay.
still holding my book hostage. Whoever has it.
Okay. Can we
So,
put a reward out for it? I'm just saying.
right? That's
Uh-huh.
what my mom said.
Mhm.
I would have to post it all over the parking lot. So this one was done in gouache, his shirt.
Mm.
I think that's the only thing I did in here in gouache. Oh no, I lied.
Yeah.
And I started this one with the gouache.
Okay. Yeah. Did
Everything
you
else is paint marker and
how did you
watercolor.
feel about it?
I mean, I like it.
Mhm.
Because I'm kind of used to gouache already. Well, I'm used
Okay.
to acrylic gouache.
Yeah.
Regular gouache is not that much different, except excuse me, Yuki. Thank you. It's
Hey,
not that much
Yuki.
different, except you can reactivate it.
Yes. Okay.
Also, I
Okay.
also have my dimensions book too.
Yes.
I
And I
haven't
think
started anything yet.
you haven't. I
I was eyeing this page though.
which one? Oh, Bubble, isn't that funny that you did that one? And when I saw that page, I immediately thought of you. And I said, ooh, Bubbles is going to color that page. I said, let me get started on it. Hold on. Oh, I didn't get started on it yet. Yes. I
Yeah,
love
I
this
was looking at
page.
that one. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
all of the pages in here is nice. I
Yeah.
just haven't started any yet because I'll flip through it. I like the pinball machine too.
Mm-hmm.
That one's kind of
This,
fun.
yeah, this one was if you want to get it at Ollie's, it's 3.99, and then if you really want to just get it, it's $14 at Books a Million and Barnes and Nobles and all that. Yeah, it's a cute little book. So another book that actually,
Hey,
well, they do
you
make
little
books.
thief, stay out of my pencil case. Come sit
Is
down.
he going to do his little appearance or no?
Yeah, he can. Come here. Ouch.
Okay,
Come
good.
here.
We're going to see the puppy.
Everybody wants to say hi. Come on. Okay, say hi.
Hey! Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I feel like, hold on, I'm petting him. I'm petting him. Has he eaten any of your art supply or tried to eat anything yet?
No, but he likes to come on. He likes to lick my coloring books and my sketchbook, so I gotta watch him.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
He'll
Now
go up
there.
to it and he'll make sure I'm not looking, or when he thinks I'm not looking, and
Mhm.
he'll just take a little lick, and I'm like, why do you keep doing that?
Mhm.
So,
He's sizing it up till one day when you're not watching. That's what he's doing.
mm-hmm. That's what I
Mhm.
think. Yep.
He's so cute. Have you found a different groomer, or you just what you doing with that? Because I know you had
Um,
some issues.
so I'm grooming him myself,
Okay.
but I do want to take him. My coworker's wife, she's like
Mhm.
a groomer, so I want to see some examples. Take him over there, see how he does with her.
Mhm.
But I can cut his hair myself. It's just the nails that I'm
Yes.
scared to do.
Yeah.
So, and I
Cause you
want to
cut it.
find the lady who cut his nails last time because she didn't have any issue with him. She
Oh,
was
okay.
like, "Girl, drop him off. He gonna be fine. I'll call you when I'm done."
Mhm.
And not only did she clip his nails, but she gave him a trim and, she cleaned his ears, his eyes. She did extra stuff that she wasn't even getting paid to do.
That was a spa. She did a
And
spa on him.
she did. And it was the same, and it was the exact same Pet Smart. It was just a different person.
Isn't that
So
something?
I need to find out who she is and if she's still there
Mhm.
because that last lady, I don't want her touching my dog.
I got you. Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and you could tell people that really like your dog, and the dog could let them know also. But some people are better at grooming particular dogs that they like, or the size, or the style, or whatever. So, and you could
right.
tell people that really care, or people are just just trying to make some money.
Exactly.
And he liked her too, didn't he?
Oh yeah. After he
Mhm.
swiped her across the face, but
Oh yeah, well you got to do that.
yeah,
Smack him in the face, and then you're like, okay, we good now.
uh-huh, exactly. So,
So, this is the Galaxy Girls. This is a book that came out, I guess, last year sometime. This book is specifically labeled or targeted towards an alcohol marker, being an alcohol marker coloring book. It's by Karen Ann Aldrich, and I got this. I think even Foxy Colorist has this one, and it does. You can tell that they did put the time into it, picking some nice alcohol marker paper. I don't know about watercolor. I don't know. It probably could do, but you can tell it's great for alcohol. I did do
mhm,
this page on here and I use alcohol and it did fine. Of course, it goes through, but it's meant to go through. You just make sure you still put something through there. So I pulled
right.
this one out too. And then I made a copy of a page in Foxy Colorist. I did print it on a cardstock because if I use alcohol, I don't want to, even if you put something through there, you still want to have the consistency that alcohol will flow through. If that, I don't know if that's the right word, saturated, but not
Yeah.
overly saturated. Yeah. So I'm going to be up in the air trying to decide. Miss Bubbles already picked her page. Um, and that's her own original page. Now this page available on Kofi.
Mhm.
Kofi. Okay.
Coffee. Yeah.
Coffee. Right. And let's see. I'm trying to decide. I still got up in the air. I still have a lot of PDFs that I purchased. And you remember these there's this one site that we got all those 13,000 pictures or
Right.
whatever. Yeah, I
Hmm.
printed off a bunch of those also. I kind of want to do one, so I might do this one. Either that one. I didn't print them all.
Yeah, I didn't print them all either. It was way too many.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. But then I got these too. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these out and let me see however my finger guides me. So how is the weather?
It's finally cooling down
Mm-hmm.
because it was just too hot for my soul.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
is cooling down, so all the things that, I like to do when it's cool, I can do. I can
Mm-hmm.
finally send off packages that I
Yep.
need to send off because
Oh, I know where you said going with that one, girl. Don't you even where I know where you're going with that one.
I refused to do it while it was just too hot, and I knew it wouldn't make it to you. I said, and this isn't gonna make it. It's not gonna make it out of the state. So,
Well, if you do, and thank you so much for even thinking about me, but if you can try to do it bulk or book rate some type of way, it'll save so much money. Because I tell you, I sent off some packages that I know that would have been $25 per box. I ended up
uh,
spending like $9 because I sent it bulk rate. I
right,
wrote books on there and sent it bulk rate. And I was like, "Woo!" And somebody sent me something that was a little bit weighty, and they
uh,
spent $6.81. I was like, "Really?"
mm,
So, and yeah, so I didn't even realize the bulk right now. It doesn't come as well. It still came as fast, so I don't even know. So I'm gonna use my little 30s. Some of these are already dried up.
uh-uh.
The favorite colors that I have, Morin, uh,
So the ones you use the most.
yeah,
Mm,
they're dried up already. And if you do buy the skin tone set by Ohuhu, get the 36 set. That's what Bubbles got. I got the 24, and like I said, they already are kind of dried up. I feel like I want to color this one. Where's my favorite color? Let's see.
Yuki, I see you, buddy.
What Yuki doing? My little baby.
Over here scuffling around trying to get my attention, but I'm
Mm-mm.
looking right at him, so he's just being spoiled.
He knows you're doing something else. You're talking to somebody or doing something.
Hmm.
One
Spotlight
is
not on him, so he about to have a heart attack.
this color is a little bit. Why? Because my Marin, I think it's the Marin I done used up a little bit too much. I'm gonna just do this one. I'm just gonna color her all in one color for skin tone, and then I'll work it from there.
I'm gonna start with his pants. I've been
Yeah,
painting so long. Well, not so long, but that's what I've been using this week. I don't even remember how to use alcohol markers.
I know that's the thing. That's why I like those little pages where you can just do a little bit, just enough to keep you remembering how to do it.
Right,
And yeah, and I don't want to just like all of a sudden get watercolor and just keep watercoloring, and then when I pick up alcohol markers, I don't know what I'm doing, or Neocolor twos.
right.
Got to do a little bit of everything, keep it going, I think.
And I'm putting together kind of like, I guess you could say it's a mini coloring book.
Oh,
So what I decided to do, I just decided to pick like a theme
mm-hmm,
and then just have like a different things that people can color, I guess.
mm-hmm.
So it'll be like more than one page, but um I guess how do I explain it? Like I guess a coloring packet probably
Oh,
sounds more accurate.
yeah,
So I'm doing that, and I have most of everything sketched out. I just have to kind of um, make it fine tune it, I guess,
Mhm.
and put it on my tablet and actually not have it looking sketchy for when you guys go to color it,
Mm. Okay.
if that
Now
makes
it's
any sense.
yeah, I know, because you are kind of like you're more of a perfectionist than I am, but you definitely are a perfectionist. You like things to be just right, and we appreciate that, you know, especially when you're buying something or you know, you
Yeah,
already know what you already know what you like. Oh, this person gonna get that thing. Oh, I should have done that. Yeah, you don't like that coulda, woulda, shoulda stuff.
right.
Hmm.
So the theme is going to be game night, since that's the project that I'm working on anyway.
Okay.
And so this one, I've been fighting with this picture.
Oh, let me see.
I have been fighting.
Hold on.
Um, I started with gouache,
Mm-hmm.
and then I added some acrylic gouache, and then I added some paint marker, and there's some watercolor, and it's just a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's the paper.
Which is that
Um,
your cardstock that you usually use?
it's watercolor paper,
Oh, it's watercolor paper. Okay.
but I don't know. It started doing something weird when I was using the gouache, so then I tried to switch to acrylic gouache, but then it started leaving weird marks.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm just gonna probably put it on canvas anyway, because I like it better when it's on canvas. I just wanted to see what things would look like with the watercolor paper, but I think for the watercolor paper, I'm just gonna stick to watercolor.
Okay, I got you.
Ultimately, is what I decided after all of that.
But you know, that's good that so you did like a view as a view. You just kind of threw it at there and just see what you ended up with and what you
Uh
didn't
huh.
like. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
And you don't really do too many science experiments like me.
Mm-mm.
Not like me. You're like, what? Nuh-uh, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm.
Nope. But so I just did, one big experiment on one paper, and ultimately was like, nah, okay, I like the canvas better.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the pants done. Let's get something done on his sweater.
I need to go to that website where we downloaded that book that has all those updates and see what they added because I guess it's a lifetime um download and then they add
Right,
different things. Yeah, I need to
right.
go see what they got over there.
Yeah, me too. It's been a minute.
Mhm.
I need to see what's going on, what they got. Let's do YR 170 and YR 3. Yeah, so I haven't really colored in my books this week. I've
Mhm.
really just been drawing, really.
And that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
was
gotta
like, I need
start.
to get some work done in my poor little sketchbook.
Mhm. I got one. I was gifted one in a prize mail, but it was my first real cute little sketchbook, so I'm dedicating it to and it's watercolor paper, so I'm dedicating it to my watercolor swatches because I just kind of really
Oh,
start taking an interest in there. So I got to get another one. So it'll just be for my sketches.
great.
So, but at least I like the size of those little books like that. I do.
It's cute. I seen it. The one with your name on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I
It
was
is
like,
so
that's cute.
yeah, and it's a perfect size. You could put it in your I could put it in my purse, in my bag or whatever. And the paper is good. Um, so I need to find some. I forgot what brand it is. I got that from Thrifty Apprentice, and he's a definitely a watercolor and paint artist,
Hmm.
uh, and he highly suggests that brand, and I definitely take his advice. He also follows somebody that I really like too, the Frugal Crafter. I think it's
Oh,
Frugal
Lindsay.
Crafter. Lindsay, I love Lindsay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I like when they do their videos, kind of like almost one will come on and the other one will come on a little bit later. They don't coordinate or anything like that. It just happens.
nice. I like when stuff like that happens that way
Mm-hmm.
because, especially when I'm at work and I be looking for something to watch, I'll be like, no, when this
Mm-hmm.
video's over, and it always happens too. Like Linda will be on, and then when she gets off, I'm like, oh man. And then you'll pop on, and I'm like, oh, thank God. So,
Right. I know exactly what you mean.
and then every
Uh-huh.
now and then Kim will pop on, and I'm like, okay, perfect. This is lining up perfect.
Yeah. Don't you like it like you have a day like you'll see like four or five people, the next thing you know it's time to go home from work. It's like,
Hmm.
oh, this is good.
I'm like, yes.
Or
So
for work or whatever it is you have to do, a lot of people do a lot of different things, but yeah, I love it. I love it when it works out like that. So,
I'm just gonna
but
there.
sometimes what I do is I put it on watch later, and then I forget to go watch later.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Now yesterday I was watching Linda, I mean not Linda, Mary. And
Oh
so I got
yeah.
to watch her. Yeah, I got to watch
I'm
her
glad
most of
she's the
the.
going back live now too, because I can
Mhm.
rewatch her, catch her. Sometimes I can catch her, but usually it's a rewatch. Because I'll be at work or something, or just going to work, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'll miss her, and I'll be like, okay, wait till I get to work. Got something to
Yeah.
watch.
I know. Yeah, and she's got a lot of nice products now, and a lot of common products that we've been using, and it's good to like set them up so that you can use it, because the thing about those, like all the watercolor and acrylics and stuff like that, it's a project. If you want to like color a page in acrylic or
Oh
watercolor,
yeah,
you got to set it
definitely.
up,
Uh-huh.
but if you have it manageable, so you can set it up and then uh put it away, because you don't want to have your whole workspace cluttered, because that stuff will take up a whole lot of your table space, and
Right.
then you can't find nothing, and then it's frustrating, and you're supposed to be calm, and you already
Mm-hmm.
know. I'm preaching to the choir. So I think I'm just going to start her like that. I might just be starting some pages. So basically, I just put that down. Um, I don't really feel like doing her no more. And I just wanted to put that color down and see. So let's try her little cute self. Oh no, let's do her. You did one of these. I think you did this one.
Which one? Let me see. How come I can't see? Oh,
Yeah, cause I got it switched up. Here you go. Oh, where you at? Bubbles done kicked herself out. Ain't that something? Ooh, she kicked herself out. How you do that?
I was trying to scroll up and scroll down, and because I couldn't see you, I could only see me, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, I need to scroll up. But I scrolled down instead, unfortunately.
That's
Okay.
okay.
I was like, what am I doing? And before I knew it, it had already refreshed. I'm like, okay.
I know. I like Restream. Restream does that really quickly. I mean, yeah, Restream, not StreamYard. Now, are you on Restream or StreamYard, or are you on your OBS?
Right now, I'm on whatever you're on because I just
No,
joined.
no, I mean when you do your own videos.
I'm just
Uh,
on my phone straight through YouTube usually.
Yeah. Now, did you hear about the prices of Restream?
No, but when I went to go look, I was like, you guys are funny. I'm not
Mm-mm.
paying that much. You don't even work half the
$45.
time.
Uh-uh. Right. And I'm on right now Restream, and I just paid $16, but I still have the free plan, but I only did the 16 so I can get a little bit more. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they didn't lost their mind with that. $45. I was like, "What?"
Mhm. Nope. You won't be getting it from me because I was like, I can't even get you to work half the time. You want? I'm like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Not from Jazz. Okay, so I got his outfit. So I've settled on his colors. His colors is like a orange and olive green and brown. I haven't really settled on Bo's colors yet, but I'm leaning towards like just straight tans and browns for her. Did you go on mute?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot I'm on my gaming headset, and you know when you move the mouthpiece up, it's
Oh,
like the
it
mute button.
mutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I was blowing my nose, and then I put it up, and then anyway, long story short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like when you can do that though. You just have to remember to take it off.
Right. Yeah, I used to have one like that. Now mine has all the little buttons for me to push.
On the headset or on the.
There's like a separate piece that I can put on and take off if need be, because I can use
Okay.
them as just regular listening headphones, or I
Okay.
can attach them to, game, computer, whatever. And then there's like the mute, there's the volume, there's the, I think, enhanced HD something, something it does. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had these. I bought them because, told you I was getting a gaming system. What, 3 years later, I still haven't gotten one yet. But I will. Um, I've been getting other stuff, so, you know.
Yeah, I recommend it though. It's so relaxing. You can just, like, when I get off here, I'm gonna be sitting down playing a game. Trust me.
I used to play games. I used to play video games all the time. I used to go to arcades
Oh
and,
yeah.
yeah. So I know all about it. I sure do. But I like the older games, but then I like some of the newer games. Like I used to like Tomb Raider, when that first came out. Resident Evil. Oh my God, the old games. I don't think y'all even have them out now.
We do. We got new versions of those games.
Oh,
I
okay.
say we like I'm actually out there making them, but
Right. Yeah,
we
Bubbles designed some newer version of the games that I'm speaking of.
but yeah, there's definitely new versions of them. Let's see, where is I can never find the alcohol marker that I'm looking for.
But is
Even though I put them like in color order and everything, I still it's like they're all right in front of me, but it's that's the
oh,
problem. They're all right in front of me and I'm trying to
yeah,
look for a certain one and it's just probably too many.
I understand. Now, are you still using your Sarah Renee Clark color thingy?
I use them for like when I'm doing color alongs, color palette things with you guys mostly. Other than that, I'm just kind of randomly coming up with my own colors, which I probably
Yeah.
should not do too much.
Why?
Cause sometimes it doesn't turn out the way I want it to, and
Oh,
usually it's because I added a color that doesn't go well with the other colors.
yeah. I was doing really good. I picked out like 3 pages that I started coloring just because I had practiced her method, and I did real good with it. And then
Hmm.
one day I said, I'm just gonna do my own. Girl, that thing looked a hot mess. It looked like I created brown. Everything that went together, I thought when you put it together, it just looked like brown,
Oh no!
dull. Yeah. But it's okay, because when it works, it works. But
Right.
like I colored a sunflower one time. I don't even know what I used, and I didn't even do it on camera. I'm so mad at myself because I love the
Sometimes I'll
colors.
just use like I'll start off using what she has, and then I'll add my own from there. That works too. Sometimes.
Yeah.
heavy on the sometimes part.
Mhm. Did you cook today, or are you cooking today?
Mm-mm.
No.
This week has been a week. I'm not doing anything. No. Now, normally I would, but mm-mm.
I made 4 salads in a jar, and then I made some soup in the crock pot, and so I'll. I think that's all I'm going to do. And then I got some chicken that I made in my air fryer. I got a little bit of that left, so that's it. So between those and the microwave popcorn, that'll be it for a while.
That sounds good though.
I got the kettle corn, and then I got the theater time theater style popcorn. I guess it's got extra butter in it or something.
Oh, I haven't had popcorn in a while.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut back a little bit because I don't want to get my winter weight on me because I'm sliding up in there a little bit. I done gained like
Uh-oh.
11 pounds. I'm like, oh, okay. 11 pounds is okay, but when it gets to be 21 pounds, that's a
Right.
problem. Hmm.
When you start putting on that unwanted weight,
Yeah.
I always have a hard time shading shoes. I don't know what the deal is. These shoes have
I
been a little crazy.
I know, isn't that weird? It's like, I can't do shit. What can I not do? I can't do a lot of stuff, but I can do tree not leaves, plants. I can do plants very well. And I think it's because I used to have a lot of plants, so I can do those like a no-brainer. I don't even have to
Right.
think about them because I know what they really look like in real life, so I don't have to imagine.
Oh man, I had a nice nap too.
Uh-oh.
I had to. We came back from watching. I was like, okay, I need a nap before I get on anybody's YouTube because I knew I was like, I'm gonna be super tired. And then I might go out later. So it's like I definitely needed that nap.
Yeah, I believe in naps.
I said, if I don't take this nap, I'm gonna be doomed later. They're gonna be like, what happened to you? You're supposed to go out with us and you just fell asleep. So
Do you have any good concerts coming up in your area?
um I'm not sure. I usually don't follow that kind of stuff. I think we just had one. Um, and the only reason why I know about it because I was supposed to work it. I think it was David Bowie.
Oh, David Bowie?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's my kind of music.
Yep. I think that was last night. Um, because sometimes we do wheelchair assistance at the stadium for the concerts. So that's the only reason I knew about that. We just had Pink a
Okay.
while ago, like a couple months ago. So sometimes, different people will come out and it'll be like different concerts, but I usually don't follow them too much. I'm more of an inside person. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I used to go to concerts all the time when I was like, a lot younger, 20s, 30, 20, mostly 20s. Now I'm not even going to say 30s, 20s. The
uh,
30s I used to go to jazz concerts. But I would go to a Coliseum event and no just the drop of the bucket, a bunch of us would go and have a good time. But ever since they had some kind of bombing or something. It happened a long time ago at a concert. I was like, mm-mm,
yeah, after
too
they had that
crazy.
that whole thing with that happened out here, I wasn't here, but I
Yeah,
was
that.
I was
Mm-hmm.
watching it back and I was like, "Oh, no, no, no."
Yeah,
I was like, "Nope." I feel
that's.
so bad for those people.
I
They
mean,
have a
because you couldn't get
documentary of
out.
it, And
Yeah,
then
I know.
yeah,
I saw it. And you couldn't get out. You couldn't do anything. You were
you couldn't
just
do
like
anything.
targets. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm
Uh,
like, oh my gosh. I said, imagine thinking you about to go and have a good time and that happens. Mm-mm.
and then also why I don't go to movie theaters. One, I'm a germaphobe, so I don't really like sitting in other people's slop because you know
Filth.
people, yeah, they're basically sitting in those chairs, and you don't know how often they clean it. But the thing is, they had that. Remember when they had the new Batman movie out?
Uh-huh.
And that man, one man went dressed as Batman, and he shot up the whole theater.
Oh, man.
Like, why
And
was
and my thing is like you just never know. It's weird because you just really don't know. You can just be like, "Oh, we're going to the movies," and
right the grand
look up
opening?
and right, and then you look up, you got some genius in there doing something they shouldn't be doing. So
And then you're locked in you because you can't easily get up out of a seat and leave a theater. I mean, they got lots of exits, but no, that man had came in with a lot of ammunition, you know.
when I worked in the movie theater, literally my it was literally I think my second day, and we were in there. We were like I was in the kitchen part because I like to cook, so that's mainly where I was at.
Hmm.
So next thing you
You
know,
like
all
to
the
cook?
fire alarms. Uh
I I didn't know. Cause I just a picture that you didn't. Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
huh. We we're in the kitchen. We're all laughing, talking. They're showing me the ropes and stuff. They're shocked that I actually know how to work half the stuff in there. And next thing you know, all the fire alarms is going off. And they're like, "Oh, another one." They're like, "Okay, let's go." And I'm like, "Wait, let's go? What?" And they, for that split second, forgot I was new, and everybody just scattered. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening? So I just picked a random person to follow because I'm like, I don't know what's going on, nor do I know where I'm at. So we ended up down in the lobby, but the way that we went, it was like some weird back way outside, something crazy. And I'm looking because I finally ran into the manager and I'm looking at her like, what is going on?
I
So
ain't
she's
signing
like,
for this, right?
she's like, "Oh, I forgot you were new. We just left you behind. I'm so sorry." So then she started explaining that our theater was like for some reason the hot spot for setting fires.
Oh,
So people would come in
wow.
there and just set fires.
Setting
And I'm
fires,
like,
right?
"Huh?" Yeah. And I'm like, "Wait, what?" So, the fire alarms and everything was going off because someone set the bathroom on fire. And I'm like, "This is normal?" She's like, "Yeah, at least, once a week." I'm like, wait a minute. So come to find out, it was like a couple people who actually worked there that was doing it, and their friends would come and they would go and set different places of the theater on fire. It was crazy. I was like, they're playing with people's lives here. What? Why is this a thing? Why are we doing this? And she's like, yeah, so we have like a system for when, how to get out. And it was rather quick, but I didn't know the system because it was only my second day. So I just picked somebody and
Right.
followed them. And I'm like, I did not sign up for this. What do you mean they once a week? What?
Yeah, and you need
And it was really happening once a week.
you need to know the system for sure.
Yeah. I said, this is something you guys should have told me like day one, not day two. What? And, they thought it was someone like from the outside doing it, but come to find out, it was somebody who actually worked there that was doing it. It was crazy. I'm like, what?
Put in people's
Like
lives.
we're really
Yeah.
just yeah. Like how are they okay with this? What in the world is going on? Everybody's in the lobby and they're laughing and talking. I'm the only one that looks totally spooked. Like, and they're like, oh yeah, we're used to it. This happens all the time. And I'm like, what? No way you should be used to something like
That's
this.
unacceptable. But how many years ago was that?
Right. Um, let's see. I've been here for about 5 or 6, so maybe like 8
Yeah,
or 9.
they changed stuff now.
But but they caught the dummy. So,
Oh, good. And nobody got
but
died.
I'm sure the system is still in play though. No, but someone had got trapped one time because they didn't know, like me, they didn't know. And they were trapped inside the theater that was on fire. They got the girl out because when we got to the lobby, they do kind of like a head count, and they realized that she wasn't there, and they were like, "Oh, like, what was she doing last?" So, we were able to get her out of there. And I'm just like, this is crazy. This is not what I signed up for. You guys got some crazy stuff going on. But
Well,
I was only there, I think, for like a year or two, but it was crazy. I was like, oh no.
I
In that year, I think it was maybe like, I want to say like at least 10. We had to go down to the lobby.
that's serial. That's
It was
serial
wild.
situation.
Oh, definitely.
I remember reading about this lady who had went to get a CAT scan, or it's the one where they bring the thing all the way across your body and you sit in that tube. I think that's a CAT scan.
MRI?
MRI, that's what it is. I should know because I've had a bunch of them. Anyway, um, she they had a fire drill, and it was like close to closing time for the hospital that she was getting the test done at,
Mm-hmm.
and she was in there, and then they had the fire drill. I guess they overlooked her and forgot her, and
Oof.
nothing happened. The building didn't burn or anything like that. It was just the drill. Well, they didn't check on her, and they found her in there. She had been in there all night long, scared to death.
Uh-uh.
Yes, up in the daggone tube all night long.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Maybe, it might not have been all night, but it would have been at least for like I think it was like 8 or 9 hours. Like security or something came around or something
Too long.
like that. But can you imagine being trapped in there and then hearing all that? Because you got the alarms going off on the MRI, and then the alarms going off in the hospital. It was a mess. Hey, you heard about it? You,
Mm-mm.
I mean, he said he heard about it. Yeah, that was horrible. I think she won a lot of money.
I'm sure she
Hmm.
did. Hey, knock it off. That's
Because you can't
crazy.
get out of that machine once you're in there. I mean, and then you don't
Right.
know if you don't know what's going on. Oh my God. And you don't have no
Mm-mm.
cell phone. You don't have nothing. They'll be locked up in the machine. That's why it's good when you go to the doctors and stuff. Bring somebody with you or something. Have somebody check on you or something. Make sure you get back.
Right? Because that's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's playing like music or something. I think that's what he's barking at.
Oh, okay. So,
'Cause I'm like, what is that noise? It just sounded like noise at first, but now that I'm actually like really listening, someone's playing music.
have you done any more puzzles lately?
I am working on one. I think it's San Francisco, San Diego, one of them. It's really pretty, but it's driving me crazy, so I have to put it down for a minute because it's a lot of orange and then it's also a lot of blue. So I'm trying to. Okay, where's this color I'm looking for? This is 210, so this is the darker one. What is happening here today? Okay, we're just gonna do yellow. Um, yeah, it's it's going. I got some parts of it done. I think it's 1,000 pieces. Actually, I don't know how many pieces. It's probably more.
I
It
think it's
could be
1,500 if
more
it's the
because
last one. Was it the same one or a different one than you showed before?
no, this one I went to
Yeah, I
Savers.
remember you went there. Look
Um,
at me, I'm all up in your supplies and stuff. Yeah, I remember you went.
yeah, and it was like a bunch, but I don't remember what the size was on that one because that's the one that was in the black
Hmm.
box. And I was like, "Ooh, I hope all these pieces aren't just black and maybe this is just a box." So it turned out to not be. just the box. I mean, it turned out to be just a box, and so the puzzle is like I think it's San Francisco. I don't know, but it's pretty puzzle, but it's so many pieces that are of the same
I
color.
remember.
But I got some parts done, like some of the building.
Hmm.
I think part of the water. So it's it's coming along.
I still have the Camellia de Enrico puzzle only because I cannot find the box, and you need the box with it because that puzzle is hard. Oh my god! I've got a lot of it put together,
Mm,
and then because I couldn't find the box, I moved stuff around. You know, I keep moving stuff around. You need the box to
right.
see, and that puzzle did not come with a little piece of paper in there to show you what it's going to look like. So I've been.
Okay, did you change a setting or something? Because it sounds like you're talking at double the speed.
Oh really?
I can hear you, but it's
I'm
like
speaking fast.
it's like it's like I hear you in like hyper speed,
Really?
and I don't know what's going
Mm,
on. Yeah.
I didn't change anything. Oh my goodness. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. Oh my god.
I'm
Sound like
sorry.
I'm on speed or something. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to slow myself
And I'm
down.
like I'm sitting here and I'm listening
Is
to
View on
you,
a
but I'm
treadmill while
like,
she's
I wonder.
coloring? What's going on with her? I haven't.
Like maybe I thought maybe like you did it for like how like sometimes people do things in the middle of their lives so they can have like video clips for later.
Mm-mm.
But then once I realized like it's been doing it, I'm like, okay, I don't think she realizes that this
Uh,
is happening.
Let me just talk slow. I don't know what happened. Is it still doing it? It's still doing it?
A little
Okay,
bit.
I'm just going to talk slower. Oh my goodness. This is View on well, I don't even know what makes you go fast. Coffee on
Oh man.
a pot of coffee. No.
Oh
Maybe my
no.
internet connection finally picked up. That's what it is. I'll try to talk slower.
Oh man.
She's laughing. Okay. I have no idea.
Okay.
Usually,
That's
usually it's
funny.
the opposite. Usually people speak too slow. See, now I'm trying to speak slow, and then you can't understand them
Okay.
because they're speaking too slow. But mine, I'm going too fast. Oh my goodness. Uh,
That's funny.
mhm. So I did upgrade my internet, but I did that like a month ago. So,
Mm.
so did you get your Christmas shopping list together, and who you shopping for? And who wants what in your family?
Mm-mm, nobody's getting anything.
There we go. Done. She's finished shopping, y'all. They're not getting
That's
nothing.
it.
But y'all
I
do
don't
wish
know if we're
lists. Y'all
doing
do wish lists, don't you?
right. I don't know if we're doing Secret Santa this year. I haven't heard anything from anyone. So I don't know.
Do y'all buy one gift for everybody for one gift from you pull a number, or do everybody gets separate?
So we put our names in a hat, and then um with that we put three things that we want on that list, and you have to get two out of three. You can get all three if you want, but two out of three is like the rule of thumb. So that person, everybody at least gets two gifts. That's what we usually do, but I've not heard anything, so I don't know what we're doing this year.
It's still early.
Yeah, we usually have it done. I think we normally do it on Thanksgiving, so we normally pull names on Thanksgiving or the day after. So we gonna see. Everybody should have their Amazon wish lists ready.
Mhm.
Mine's always ready,
Yours
but
sure is. It's
somebody's
always locked and loaded. I'd be like, did she just update her list? Oh my goodness. Because I go to your list.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
changing too.
I go to your list to see what I'm gonna put on my list.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I do the same thing with yours. I'll go to yours and be like, let me see what you has.
That's too funny. Because
But
yeah,
that's good though, because sometimes you'll have something on there that I might want,
hmm
and I just add it to mine.
yeah, because you never know, especially when they're on sale, and I always kind of glance, and
Exactly.
I don't do it just expecting somebody's going to buy something for me because I don't think maybe 3 people have my wish list. I just do it so I can see. I can go when I get a little extra coins. I can go to my wish list and see what it is. Um,
Right.
so I basically do it for shopping purposes. But yeah, and for a reference point. So, but people always ask me for mine,
Yeah.
but I'm like, I just don't want to be one of those. Well, you know where I'm coming from, so
Mm-hmm.
to be careful.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, he's looking good. Hold on, can you put him up? Well, after you've colored the boot, that boot is looking good. Why are you complaining about the boot?
The boot is the hard part.
So this one,
I don't know. I just for some reason boots, shoes in general, not even just boots, but the shoes in general gives me a bit of a hard time sometimes. Most of the
so
time.
you make it um like a pilgrim moccasin. What's the word for it? The
I just call them elf
elf
shoes.
there. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, elf, but not a point. Hmm
Right. Oh, did I forget how
Let me
that?
see.
Okay.
So I got her hair going. What color am I gonna make her? Yeah, I did disconnect a couple of app devices, so that probably speeded up my system a little bit more.
It did
Is it still?
something.
Is it? It's still
Yeah.
fast. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put you on the big screen. Stop laughing. Bubbles is like she's thinking about what I'm saying before I even say it. Okay. Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Look at your little desk setup. What's that in that little bottle to the left in the middle? Look at me being nosy. Okay. Mm.
Water. Spray my palettes.
All right. Then she got a keep clean little desk area and everything. She's so organized.
Uh
Colors all lined
oh,
up and
look,
everything.
the
But then she said she can't find the color that she
work
wants.
area part is clean.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna roll with that. That's all we need to know. So,
Yep.
how are you going
Hmm.
with your? Are you going to do a room tour next year? Your,
Yeah, I'm trying to. For the most part, the stuff that's around me, like in my immediate area,
mhm.
I've been cleaning that up this week.
Oh,
I had like a lot of crafting stuff. I'm just gonna toss it on Facebook Marketplace because I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Tired of looking at
hmm
it. So, um, and then that'll, leave room for a lot of other things.
hey, Lonnie's kitchen. Hey, Miss Mary. Miss Mary's here. Miss Mary did old nasty piece of
Hey,
hall.
everybody.
She says it sounds jumpy,
Hey,
like it's breaking up.
it's something. It's funny though.
That's the first time I heard that before. Wait, hold on. Let me take the mic off. Hold
Oh no.
on. Can you hear me now? Do I sound better?
No, I can hear you, but you don't sound better.
Hello. So it must be the internet connection. We do have
clouds stuff around. So okay. Yeah, so this is the gaming mic I have. One of these hyper something.
HyperX.
Yeah, that's it. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mine is HyperX also.
Oh, I probably got it because you have it. See? That's probably why I got it. I'm sure. Okay, so what color am I going to color her little outfit? Oh, I didn't color her skin yet. Okay. Yeah. Look at her toes, Bubbles. Hold on. Let me put this up on the big screen. Mary, I sent you
You
a
said
link,
her
but you might be
toes?
busy. Look at her toes. It's very.
That second one is
And
huge.
it's as big as the first one. It's the little things that people look at. Like, And she's still looking fly, so
Yeah, it's AI for you.
I ain't mad at her, I guess.
Right. I said it's the AI for you, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let me see.
You only notice it if you're looking super hard.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Also, I can hear myself now. There's an echo.
Oh, let me hear echo cancellation. Hold on. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, so this might help some too. Since I don't. Okay, so I echo cancellation now, so that should help a lot.
Is your mic all the way down?
I forgot I got something open. Hold on. Okay, so um, does that help any?
No.
Okay, well, it's just gonna be one of them days. I can't be great.
Yep.
I just can't be great. The restream is not letting me be great today.
It's probably restream.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was fine earlier.
Yeah, because I didn't do anything different. Isn't that something? Well, we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so I think I want her outfit to be green and yellow. Um, let me see. I wish when I printed this, I was able to print it lighter because see, it's darker. I don't want that to be darker. It's already there, like the grays were there, and it's hard to like even coloring her hair. I didn't really have too much of an option because a lot of it was dark grayscale. I should have printed this one in light grayscale. So that's an option when you're because I think this one did come in light version grayscale and dark version grayscale, and I think I ended up printing this one in dark. And I said I'm not going to waste it. I'm still going to color on it. So this is shaded, but it shouldn't be that dark. And like that's her other arm, so it's like, yeah.
Right.
Can you say that better than I can? Because I don't know what I'm meaning, what I'm trying to say.
But it doesn't look bad once you just use a lighter color of what you would normally use.
Oh, okay, I got you. So and that actually might help. That might help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good tip. Once I go through these, let me see. I always use this color. Yeah. Let me try these two.
Now there's like a little buzzing sound.
Is it? I don't have nothing on. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on, let me make sure. Because my webcam has audio. Default USB. Hmm. Can you hear the birds chirping? I have the window open.
Said birds? I don't think so.
Dang. I was hoping.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. That's those are birds, and I've got my window open.
Yeah, but that's different from the other sound I'm hearing.
Hold on.
Because the birds are pretty faint, but this buzzing noise is like a mechanical buzzing noise.
Hmm. Oh, do I have anything else plugged in? Yeah, because I'd like to get to the bottom of this, and I don't have anything else plugged in.
But it could be WeStream because it was working fine. And then all of a sudden, you were talking at 100 miles an hour and not quite sure what
100
happened.
miles an hour on a Sunday. That means I'm gonna get a
Uh,
Sunday a ticket. I'm gonna get a speeding ticket. Anyway, okay, well, we're just gonna. Uh, I don't.
yeah, if you hear me burst out laughing, it's just
Okay, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I just like, oh, that's her just laughing at me. It's okay. I'm good with it. But I do have some birds out here that are so freaking loud, but they're so cute. I can't like not let them chirp. But yeah,
Oh,
they chirp all night long. Sometimes though, they get real loud. I don't even know what kind of birds
oh
they
my.
are. They're so freaking loud. I'm like, what are y'all doing at 3 in the morning? Like,
I have some like that. There's one. Um, I don't know if he's still alive. I haven't heard him yet. But he comes and he just goes from about 4 a.m. to like 6.
mm-hmm.
And I named him Roger. And then one year he brought his family, and I'm like, oh boy. But you could always tell Roger. You can always tell what he sounds like versus the other birds. But I haven't heard him, so I don't know if he's still alive or not. But
Mm-hmm. Where was he at
you
around
can
your
always
house?
hear him coming. It would sound like he would be like right underneath my window.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think maybe in the tree across the street. But
Mm-hmm.
he was so loud it would just sound like he was, right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't heard him yet. He usually comes around this time of year. But
He's a snowbird.
right. I'm like, and sometimes there's another bird that comes. So I guess he might be a winter bird. And then there's another bird that comes, he leaves during like the spring and stuff. And then there's another one that comes right when spring's like kind of starting.
Mm-hmm.
So that one doesn't have a name because I don't always hear that one, but I would always hear Roger, and I haven't heard him lately. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Hope he's all right.
We gonna wish the best for Roger.
Probably moved off somewhere else, maybe.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna wish the best for Roger. Roger's just relocated. He'll be fine. He'll be there. He'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah, maybe they're just behind schedule. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
He was here last year, but we'll see.
Yeah.
YouTube viewers are probably like, is she really talking about a wild bird that don't even belong to her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do. Oh, I don't know if you remember when I had that spider outside my window. I used to tape it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got another spider there. Well, it's actually here. And it is a brown ground spider because I took a picture of it, and then you know how you do the Google um, the image finder or something, and it tells you what it is.
Right.
And this thing put a name on it, and it's actually got a web right over the window. So I'm definitely not opening the window up. But not a jumping spider that I had. And actually, that one that I had before, I think I must have made maybe 25 or 30 videos on that spider. It was like trapped inside of the window. Like if I open up the window, he would be there, but the screen was there, and there was a hole there in the screen. Now since then, I had the screen repaired. I didn't get it replaced because it was just one little
Right.
thing there. What's the point of doing that? So he never came in, and then I never opened the window. It was air conditioning time. But this spider is got his whole nest all across the whole window. And when I tell you, it's fascinating to watch. I feel like I want to tape it, but I don't know. But it's like it's inside, but it's not inside. It's outside. Like if I take a water hose
Right.
and wash and squirt it across the window, I F up this whole architectural thing that he's got. It's not heavy. It's really light. You can almost can't even tell. So I saw him catch a grasshopper, a couple of moths, and another spider. And yeah, but his ass getting ready to go, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. What is the lawnmower man comes again? Well, now there's no lawn. There's nothing's growing. But as soon as somebody comes, they get that thing out. And I'm gonna tell you, okay, let me just draw you how big he is. This thing around is probably like this, and it's like
Oh, absolutely not.
right. It's like okay, you see how big that is? Like if I could
No,
put this right
ma'am.
beside him, this is the exact size he is. Now that jumping spider I had was like this, but I would do the camera and make him a little bigger. But this spider is already like this right now. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can take a picture.
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of him. Hold on. Hold it down for me. All I gotta do is turn around. Let me get a good picture camera angle.
I might lay. I know they say not to put your alcohol markers like standing straight up, but it's starting to get on my nerve. Oh Jesus! Sorry, y'all. She told me to hold it down, and the first thing I did was make a noise. Oops. Hope she don't play that back. But I'm gonna lay. I know they say don't do that, but I'm gonna because them standing up is starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Okay, Yuki, you can come say hi again, even though you already came and said hi. All right. Here's Yuki, everybody. Okay. Yuki likes to come and say hello to everyone. Okay, they seen your paw. Come on now. All right. So yeah, so I just laid them flat, but now I can't really see the color, so I don't know. I could move them to my roll thing, but okay. I'm gonna stand them back up for now. But I'm probably gonna move them for sure because I don't think I like them where they are at the moment. Okay. V07, this one. Okay, let's see.
Okay, I got him. Let me crop the picture. He was looking right at me. Hold on, let me crop. This thing is huge. Hold on. Let me crop out everything that don't need to be seen. You're gonna freak out when you see this thing. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm so comfortable around it. Hold on. Well, because it's on the outside. Hold on. Okay, I can do this. And literally, the size of this thing I'm going to you is the side. Let me save that. Save over the original. Yeah, save, because I'm not going to take another one. So this spider is, hold on, let me see. Oh, it's huge. So yeah, he's going to go away. So let me show you. I just took his picture. Oh. Y'all see that?
And he just sits there? Oh no.
Yeah, he sits there, but and he's exactly that size. Maybe just
Absolutely
maybe about
not.
that size. And I just took it. And
No,
it's
ma'am.
called a brown ground spider. Girl, first thing I saw it, because I had the window, I had the Venetian blind up, and I was what was I doing? I don't know. I was sitting here because I like the color in front of the window because it's for the light, and then I kept seeing something swing by and would just dash across. I was like, "What is that? That's something in my eye." He had caught something, and he would run to it, and then wrap it up and all that kind of stuff, and then that's a production. But it's so interesting. So I don't know. Some of the spider people, I got a lot of hits on my spider, but I don't want to be out here putting my I got spiders all around, but it's the same window. It's the same little art room in here. But he's on the outside. He's not on the inside. But can you imagine something walking across something like that? Girl, this thing's freaking me out. But I felt,
he'd get a boot right back outside.
yeah. So I want y'all to know he's not inside. He is outside. I got like the double pane glass, and then I got another something, and then I got the screen. So he's on the outside of that. He's literally on the outside. That's not inside. You know how people turning stories around. Hey, Miss Mary. I forgot to get to Miss Mary. Miss Mary. It's one of them days. Unfortunate things happen. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. What's she saying? Hold on. You already been on for an hour, so there's no need. You can still join. Miss Mary, if you want to. See, Miss Mary can hear the birds. Miss Mary, I'll be on here for a little bit. Bubbles ain't acting like she's running away yet. So, the puppy's okay for a minute. If you just want to come up and definitely you said you wanted to ask Bubbles some questions about the polychromos. Maybe she can answer something real quick for you. She got a beautiful set of 60, Bubble. She got the new set of 60. And then I did give her some advice, Bubbles. Now, don't you come for me. I did let her know. Because she was like trying to use it. She said, I feel like I want to sharpen it. Like she just got out of the can. I feel like I want to sharpen it, but no, I'm going to hurt my pencil. And I said, no, just take it. Just buzz it real quick. And then just take it out. Don't grind it up, but it's going to take a while to grind.
What, in an electric sharpener?
I don't know what kind of sharpener she was using, but I just said just to get it started. Because you know how I come in with a little short point. And so I just.
Oh, no, ma'am. I wouldn't dare stick my pencil in an electric sharpener.
Okay, so Bubbles, Mary, come
up
here, Mary. Bubbles get ready to drag you. Drag you. I ain't talking about that. No, you don't get that on me, Bubbles. I just said, but you get brand new. You do have to like sharpen it just a little bit, just like you said, like taking it, turn it.
Yeah, you do, but an electric sharpener.
I ain't getting into that, no ma'am. It say on the. Hold on, let me put the link. Mary, can you come up here and explain to her? I ain't trying to get no trouble with this lady. She the queen of the polychromos. Hey, T. Danielle, baby, how you doing? Miss Mary, you can come up here. Miss Mary, I ain't coming up here. But anyway, I'm telling on her. Miss T. Danielle, how you doing? Girl, Miss T. Danielle, if it ain't a hot mess over there. Girl, I had to come in color. You see, I ain't in it. But people dragging me in it, Miss T. Danielle. I ain't in none of it. But so yeah, I said you need to like turn. I did say turn it a little bit on the point just to get it, fresh up and lined up, because it is a little short point when you first get the polychromos out the thing. And I did say that. And then that's all. And I said anything else you want to know, you're gonna have to wait for Bubbles. You know my camera be acting up. You only have to come on camera if you don't want to. You can turn your camera off. You can still join and turn your camera off and ask your question and stuff. But I needed to be clear right now because I don't want Bubbles to think I told you to put that daggone thing through no electric pencil sharpener. I need you to clear my name. Say my name. Say my name. And you can test your camera. We don't care. You know, I don't care about how cameras look. As long as you don't pour about me, we okay. I think she would do that. So come on here. Now ask Miss Queen of the Polychromos. And so that's all my advice. And I did tell her it's a layering pencil because you just have to keep layering it. And because she said, I don't see nothing. I don't see no difference between this and the pencil. And I was like, oh, slow your roll, Miss Mary. I said, it's a layering pencil, so keep layering it. And then after she layered it a couple times, she said, oh, I see the difference. I said, okay, oh my God. Bubbles is going to disbar me if I get you out here with some information. So I wasn't getting into that.
Yuki, calm down, buddy.
I can understand her frustration, right? Because Miss Mary, you're not gonna get me on Bubbles' bad side. There's the link if you want to come up and say your piece. Oh Lord, I forgot what colors I was using. I think I want to put a little bit of green though. Yeah, and then she got the Foxy Colors book, and then she got a couple other things, and then she's got to put her gouache together. She's got to open up her gouache containers.
You know what, Mary, if you do have a moment, because did I see you putting some acrylic paint in a palette?
Yes, and I won't go
this morning.
Say nothing about it. I was not going to say nothing about it. I watched her do it. Go ahead.
And I am.
Okay, go ahead.
Because...
Okay, Miss Mary, I need you to try to DNA a disclaimer. Don't you go off on Bubbles, and I don't need y'all to be fighting over here. If anybody's fighting over here, it's going to be me. I saw it, Bubbles, and I didn't say nothing, but here we go. I see Miss Mary back here, y'all. Okay, Miss Mary.
Yeah, I'm here, y'all. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay,
I'm going on mute.
Mary.
Hey, Bubbles. Yeah.
Was those acrylic paint that you put in that palette?
Oh, you saw my video when I put it in my little palette?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I put the acrylic paint in that one, and then I do have some loose watercolor paint, and I'm gonna put that one in another one that's little like that too. I was gonna use my big palette, but I don't want to use that big one. But yeah,
okay.
That's acrylic that I put in that little one.
So let's pause for a minute.
Uh-oh.
You know when acrylic dries, it's permanent. You can't re-wet it, right?
Yeah, but when I looked on Amazon, I was looking for airtight containers and stuff. So
it's not enough airtight in the world. That is going to dry, and it's going to be stuck in that palette.
Oh, even in the airtight one?
Even in an airtight one. Because I have an airtight one, and I thought I was cool, and I put some acrylics in there, and it dried. And I spent 3 days.
3 days.
Count them 3. Pulling that acrylic paint out of that palette. And I still don't think I got all of it, but I put watercolors in there now. But airtight my behind. They are lying. It's not airtight.
Okay, well.
Me neither. So
but we innocent.
If it's a fail, like you said.
We innocent, but
it's going to be a fail, like you said.
I was talking to the screen. I was like, Mary,
it's like this. So you saying even this is not airtight enough with this and then this?
No, it's not airtight enough. Nope.
Oh.
So in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, how long will it? How long is it going to last? Because I just opened it up and they still feel like they wet.
I would use it very fast.
Oh,
because mine dried. It was probably a good week because I was the same way. I was like, okay, it's still wet. It's fine. They're fine. No, ma'am.
All right. They said airtight. And guess what? I opened this up just now and I tried to close it back up. Why did the latch just break off?
Oh, no, it does that.
Lord Jesus.
No, it does that. You can put it back. Because it does that all the time. I hate when it does that. It's not broken. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta put it back.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
not
because
I'm
see,
broken.
like,
making my sketchbook,
All
so
right.
that just
So
came off. It comes off. So all you gotta do is just put it back on here. It's not broken. You just had to put it back on.
so
yeah.
these.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Okay, yeah, I just put it back on, girl. I thought that was a done deal right
No,
there.
see,
I'm
look,
like, okay.
see, mine is
I
back
was
on.
gonna say,
Yep, I hate that
yeah,
it does that, but it does
yeah.
that. So don't worry about that.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, since you warned me, and I'm a firm believer in everything you be saying, girl. You just don't know. So I'm gonna have to use them quick. So I guess I'll
Yeah.
be painting with it and get it over with. And because I wanna just have my acrylic paint in something instead of getting the tubes out and then putting it in, in on the trays and stuff. But if I can't do that, I can't do it. But
Nope.
all
Well, I
right.
didn't even know that,
So thanks for warning me.
and I wasn't leading you down the wrong path. I didn't even know that. First of all, I don't use acrylic unless it's
Me neither.
acrylic matte, because acrylic matte can uh re, you can wet. Well, no, I don't even know if you can, Bubbles. I don't know. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Acrylic is gonna dry permanent unless like when you're using it because it dries so fast, it's gonna dry permanent.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The only one that does not dry is gouache, and gouache is a mix of
All right.
watercolor and acrylic.
Okay. Well, we
Excuse
didn't
me.
know. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did not know
And I did
that
not know either.
because I never took.
And Bubble, I mean, Mary,
Yeah, I never took my acrylic out and put it in a container before until now. So I
Mary,
didn't know.
can you imagine her sitting there looking at the
Yes.
big on camera, looking at you and me over there talking
Wait a
about it,
minute.
just talking about us.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You know, she was just talking about
I'm
us. And I think,
well. Right
Huh?
now, I'm going to my settings to see if I could fix it before I put the camera back on.
okay.
Uh,
And I told you,
Cause
Mary,
it always be.
I said, Mary, I bet you Bubbles is watching. And see, sure enough, she was watching.
She was okay. Back
Did you want me to take you off and
camera.
then for you to test it? And you still be in the background? What you want me to do?
Uh, yeah, do that because it needs to be the right way. Cause I'm tired of it being the
Okay,
wrong
okay.
way.
So I'm going to take you down, but I can still see you. And you can still hear me. Okay, so I'm just going to just take you off the screen. Okay, so Mary is still here, though. I can still see you, Mary. So you can turn your camera on, and then you can see it on your side, and I can see it, and we can see if the camera's the right angle. And nobody can see it on the live if you want to do that. Because Bubbles want to see what you did with me aiding and abetting you.
Oh my goodness, I done slapped the light over. Jesus.
Yeah, we got to come clean with Bubbles. Bubbles like, oh, I saw it. See, I knew she was watching, Mary. Didn't I tell you? Bubbles don't miss nothing. Now, now she's gonna tell you about the polychromos. But see, I did give you good advice about the polychromos. I gave bad advice about this stuff, about the acrylics. I was helping. I was trying. But see, I did that with the gouache, with the jelly gouache. Now, I did look a lot of videos where you can put the jelly gouache and it can dry and it can be reactivated.
Nothing.
So I feel confident with
Right.
that one. Yeah. So we good. We good with that. Hold on, I'm waiting for Mary. Mary doing her little thing. Okay, Mary, I'm going to try to color a little bit. I'll look up every now and then and see if you there or not. You said it took how many days for you to get it out there? 3 days? You said it took 3 days for you to get that paint out of there.
Once it dried, oh my gosh, the struggle.
Now, how did you do that?
And my poor little fingers, I was like, ooh.
How did you do that to get it out? You had to literally.
Listen, I got an old fork.
Oh.
And I had to. Yeah, it took a lot.
Oh.
There was a fork, a palette knife. What else did I have? I had a bunch of tools. Some old clay tools. I had to. It was a struggle. I said I will never do that again.
Interesting.
I will never believe them when they say it's airtight.
Well, I put the gouache in there, and it's been in there for a week, and I hasn't had any problem at all. And I just still dip it in there.
Yeah, the gouache can go in there because the gouache is watercolor, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's basically just an opaque watercolor.
That's really what it is. I love the consistency of it. Ain't that something? I'm looking. Okay, Mary. I don't see Mary on the screen. I see her little box. Mm-mm-mm. And I sat there and watched her do all of the ones. She even mixed colors, bubbles. I
Mm-mm-mm.
was helping her. I was like, oh yeah, I see. Mm-mm. But we didn't know. And see, that's the thing. It's once you don't know, and then now we know. And I can't even.
And I was yelling at the screen. I was like,
I know she
Mary,
was.
no. I was like, she sounds so excited about it.
I know. And I was too.
And she gonna have to
I
use
was
it
like,
up.
oh, that's a good idea. And I'm gonna tell you right now, even Kim, Kim and I was live. She said, oh, I saw it. I said, did you see Miss Mary? She said, yeah, I saw it. She said, you put those things in there. I said, yeah, well, I made your palette with the jelly gouache. And she said, okay, thank you. And she said, I said, did you see Miss Mary? She said, yeah, and I got some acrylics in there. She said, that's a good idea. I didn't know what she meant really,
Oh
but she said,
no, that is a terrible
no, to
idea.
share it, to make palette for everybody. I said, oh, that is a good idea, Kim. See, right there.
Mm-mm.
I was getting ready to eat it. I gotta let Kim know. Hopefully, Kim will be watching, or she might. She got some stuff shit's going on right now, so she's not. But yeah, so we got to let her know not to do that either. Oh my goodness, sharing is caring, y'all. Sharing information is caring. I'm still looking for Miss Mary. I don't see her yet. So
Well, that is mine so far.
oh, let me see. We put you on the
So
screen.
I got that one,
Oh, Miss
and then
Mary's
I
here.
worked on that
Okay, hold
one.
on, Miss Mary's here. Okay, oh, that looks nice. Oh, very colorful. Okay, Miss Mary, let me see. You look lined up, Miss
I'm
Mary.
just gonna leave that there so y'all can have something to look at.
Yeah, nice. All right, let me bring back Miss Mary. She gonna.
Now, while y'all's coloring, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of this here.
Okay, okay. Hey, Miss Mary. Okay,
Oh, okay, it is the right way, but not you can see things.
yeah, but that's okay. We ain't got
Let
to
me
be looking
see.
at that. With nice clean room, nice clean thing. You want me to put you back?
Right.
Yeah, it ain't like it's got a whole bunch of mess and stuff. It's all organized there.
You got it in the nice, the right direction this time, so
And it's
that's good.
over the whole
Oh,
screen.
but my guess what? I let the pole out some more, but this as far as it can go out, and it's about to tilt over.
Oh, now we got
Hold
to
on.
get control of that. We don't want
Okay,
it to,
it stayed. It stayed. It stayed. Okay, it stayed.
Okay. All
Now,
right.
if you can zoom in, that would be great. But if not, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can't zoom in. That's why I was asking you, what did you use to do your videos with? And you said your phone. I was like, well, how does she zoom in? I don't know how she be zooming in.
What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone.
Well, on Restream you can't zoom in, but if you're just doing a
Oh,
regular YouTube video, you just zoom in like you would normally, like you
oh, if
you
I do
know.
a regular video, I can do that.
But
Yeah.
on Restream, you would have to go to the settings, so the three dots, and then go to settings
Mm-hmm.
under video. You know how
Mm-hmm.
it says back camera? If you go to back, I think it's back telephoto camera, it will zoom you in.
Video. Hold on. Back. Okay. This is what I see. Back. You said back telephoto camera, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let me press that.
There you go. Woo. Okay, it zoomed in all right.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
damn. What the hell? Mary. Look at you, Mary.
It's
And
real big.
that's her polychroma flowers right there.
It's super zoomed in, but hey,
We like that, though.
Should I just push the pole back now? Because it's, I don't know. The pole is, okay, let me see. See, Bubbles be telling us some every thing, but this sure did zoom it in a whole lot. But that's good. Everything else ain't showing.
We
Let
like
me
to
see.
clean
Okay,
baseboards. You
that's the lady right here.
got at least your baseboards are clean and your cords are plugged in nicely. girl, we fine. Ain't no dirty weed behind
Right.
there. We good.
Right.
Okay, here go,
Exactly. We don't see
girl.
piles of trash climbing up the wall. Like, you're fine.
You making me want to throw all this out because I know I'm not going to use it
Girl,
up
you're
fast.
not gonna use that. Go ahead and start cleaning that thing out before it gets too hard. Go ahead and follow
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to use
Clean
it,
it
I would
out.
start cleaning it now
Yeah,
because
it's gonna get hard, like you said.
it I had to pull out scissors and forks and clay tools to clean mine out, and my fingers literally had bruises on them from cleaning the paint
Oh
out
my
of the thing.
god.
And I was so mad when I was done. When I was done, I was so mad. I was like, this is stupid. They said it was airtight. They said it would last for weeks. They lied. I was going off while I was cleaning out the paint. And all of my fingertips, you can just see little purple bruises on all of them, on each hand.
Oh my
Y'all, I
god.
had never been so mad before in my life.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yeah.
But
I
Mary,
mean, it.
Mary,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
don't think because I think I was typing it because I didn't know how to type it right now. I know you did your background, and we were talking
Mm-hmm.
about that yesterday because you were doing things and you didn't want to mess your background out. Now I did see there's some self peeling clear laminated pages. They're only like 24 for like $8. You can still leave your background down there and just put the laminated strips over your background that you took all that time to draw and color, and then put that down
Mm-hmm.
there, and you can still do whatever you want on top of it. And so if you splatter it, all you got to do is wipe the thing off. Is that sounds about right? Because your background is perfect. Like I see that lady peeking at me. Look at her looking at me.
Yeah, she peeking
Yeah,
at you.
and you don't want to keep getting the boys. You want to think this is a stressless thing, and I just love that idea of having a background that's laminated, and that way you can still, you still put something down, but if you
Well,
spill it, it
okay.
won't do that. But they're only $8
And where would I get
at
a
Amazon.
big piece of laminate? Oh, Amazon. Okay, Amazon.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
sheets, and you just peel them and stick them, and then you can just keep that down there permanently. Because I know you said you're gonna get a piece of
Okay.
plywood. Yeah, nobody got time for that. But you
Okay,
want
that sounds good.
to color and stuff. You ain't got time to be pulling out a sheet to cover this sheet and that sheet. It's supposed to be fun. That's just my suggestion.
Exactly, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look for that. I'm gonna look for that when we get off. I'm gonna look for
Okay,
it.
and then
Okay. Thank you so
you
much.
no more than $8 for 24 of them because you got original artwork right there that you colored and everything. And then if you get a drop of it, when that gouache bubble, she opened up a can of thing of gouache. She had a little thing over there under sheet, and then she said, "Open it up." That stuff spit all over the thing. I said, "Oh my god, she's gonna freak out if it gets on that picture."
I know. I was so scared it was gonna get on
Yes,
my
you were.
picture too.
I said, "Get your tweezers," and then she got
So
the tweezers.
I,
Mhm.
yeah, while I was watching your live last night, I actually had got something to cover it covers up the whole thing for me. So I do have this black mat.
Yeah,
I have this black mat right here. I have this. And it covers up the whole
yeah, but then you gotta
entire
clean
board like
that.
this.
But that's a nice black mat. Where you get
Yeah,
that mat from?
off of Amazon.
Okay, but I really like
Yeah, so
I really like how you
thank you.
are bringing color back. Your bold color, all the pinks, the greens, the vibrancy, and all of that. And I think that's going to be your niche because you did that also when you were sewing and crocheting. And everything with you is bright and colorful and eclectic, and that is your niche. So if you could just me as a subby, if you can get that clear laminated thing and just keep that down on your thing, and then it'll be permanent, and then you can
yeah,
do your foolishness over there on the top like I do, with all the colors and pinks. I love looking at your
yeah.
background. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I do want to protect it, so I am going to do that because I was thinking about it because I did spray it with the fix it, but it needs some more protection.
Yeah, it needs something harder. Yeah, because the fixative, if you get it wet, you still, it's different. If you put paint, it's going to cover it. So you need, protection over there. So you got it now. You got it. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
there. Okay, there's okay. Look, I'm I feel like how cell. Okay, Bubbles. So this is the first flower that she colored with the polychromos pencil, and then she says it was good.
The flowers, I like it.
But hold on, this the first layer. That's the second layer, third layer. The first one she put it on there, and she said, "Oh, this don't seem like nothing better than the Prismacolor." I said, "Oh, hold on." I did like that. Oh, hold on. I said, it's a layering pencil, and I felt some kind of way because if I didn't let her know it's a layering pencil, I felt like Bubbles was gonna feel some kind of way about me. Okay. So I said, "Well, just layer it and layer it." And then she picked another color and put it down, and she was like, "Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna see." And look how beautiful it came out. Look at that.
Yeah, I kept working with it. So I kept working with it because I was like, I need to work with it. And I worked on a pattern for my wall because last night it was real sketchy. So this the first one I did last night. I was like, I don't like that. I do not like that. So I was like, let me do something else. So then I did this one. Then I practiced doing this. Then I practiced doing this. When I did this one, I said, okay, this pattern, how I did the wall, is going to work on the board. So I start putting it on the board.
Okay.
Because I was like, I didn't want to just go to the wall that I made and just start putting colors on this. And it wasn't be like something that I wanted. I was like, oh, I'm going to practice on another sheet of paper first.
It looks good though.
Thank you. And I'm using your recommendation. These
well, polychromos all the way.
Polychromos, yes. Okay, I'm using them.
Look, she got them all nice and sharp. Now, don't you stick them pencils in the automatic pencil sharpener.
Oh my God.
I said for
I looked for my manual.
I told her for a second. And then the first thing she said, "Oh no, I can't do it. They're going to chew the pencils up." I said, "Just do it for a second," but I didn't realize I didn't. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. I don't even care how she got it. I said, "You got to sharpen it just a little bit, just a little touch." But Bubbles, don't. Mary, don't y'all get me to electric sharpening because I already know she don't do electric sharpening. Okay, let me go on mute.
Yeah, because even though we're talking about these polychromos, this pencil sharpener eats up a lot of all my pencils. Even though I love it, it's like I got a love-hate relationship with it because it makes my pencils get short fast.
I refuse. All my pencils are hand turned pencil sharpeners. So I got like these.
Let me see. Make her big.
So I have the Prismacolor one, which is probably time I get a new one of these. This one's getting kind of dull, but anyway, Prismacolor. And then I have the Mr. Pen one. This one came in like a 3-pack, but these go dull quick, so I wouldn't recommend those too much. And then I got this one from Daiso. So far, it's pretty good. This one's kind of like the what do you call that one? That's gall pencil.
This one right
sharpener?
here, the one that
it's kind of like that. It has like the thing where you can.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, it's similar to that. So you can change it.
Yep.
This one, it has the thing where you can open and close the hole though. So those shavings aren't flying all out of it like in the Tagal. And then it has the thing where you can open it and clean it out. So that's the one I've been using lately.
Okay, so electric pencil sharpener, you're gonna have to go.
Well, don't have to go.
Good for regular pencils.
Doesn't go for that.
But pencil sharp for color pencils, I wouldn't use it for that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, love it, little pencil.
Well, no, it doesn't have to go. You can always still use it because people still use them, but they just go real quick. They just that's it, and they just keep it moving. But you just got those pencils, so they don't need a whole lot of stuff. Just like take it in there, and like Bubba said, just turn it a couple times, and that's it. Because the points are there. But listen here, Bubbles. After she took my little suggestion about putting it in there, and she just went like, it was so quick, and then she started coloring. She said, "Oh, that's nicer." She was like, "Oh."
Yeah, I only did it a little bit because I know that this pencil sharpener eats up my pencil.
She didn't go all the way for half an hour on the pencil, Bubble. She did not do that. I can vouch for that. But those flowers
Oh
look
my
so nice.
God. So Bubbles, if you see me doing something, Bubbles, if you see me doing something wrong, please type it in, say something so I can stop.
But when I see you doing flowers, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna tell Bubbles. I'm gonna text. I'm gonna Instagram Bubbles. Go over there and see what Mary doing.
Well, when it's a live stream, I can catch you and be like, "Yeah, don't do that." But
Yeah,
when it's a regular video, it's kind of too late.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all learning. And y'all in the audience, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing Miss Mary and Bubbles. They both know me and my sense of humor, but I'm still learning how to use them too. And the Bubbles was the reason why I started getting the polychromos because I do love. Oh, you know what? This one pissed me off with Dago Mary. Mary was talking about, well, I see how y'all be trashing Prismacolors. And I was like, excuse me, you never heard me say that. No, ma'am. I had to get her two together real quick before she opened her brand new box of Dago polychromos. I was like, no, ma'am. Just teasing. Y'all know I'm just teasing. Please don't take nothing. Not y'all, but the people in the audience. I told you viewers are bully. I'm not a bully. They already know I'm being. This is jokes.
Oh, I'm so glad we friends. I swear, y'all just don't know.
Yeah.
Because we can say stuff about each other, and we know we joking or playing or whatever.
Well, I'm never an expert. And I always look at other people that I admire their skill set, and if I see something that I really like, I already know. Y'all already know what I like about Miss Bubbles with her little professional art thing. Miss Bubbles will hit you in the pocketbook. Okay, the pocketbook, but Miss Mary will hit you in the colors and the creativity. If y'all catch the tea, I'm letting you know everybody's good at something. Now I'm gonna say for me, I'm good at trying everything. I'm Mikey. Let's try it. Let's see if it don't burn the house down. We good. Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody has their forte, and so and you just kind of work off of it, and don't break anybody's spirit, and
Yeah.
and offer positive criticism or constructive criticism, or just but don't blatantly lie and say, oh, yeah, that's not nice, because everything anybody does on here, especially if it's art, is something that we should celebrate, because a lot of people could be out here doing some horrible things. Art and coloring releases a lot of stress, and you just never know what people are going through in life. So I would never trash anybody with their art. People have trashed me with my art over there. They do. They consider it an insult, but I like that I have my little space here with the people that I like and enjoy, and we're all learning with each other.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm so glad that Bubbles is here on YouTube, because I swear she tries out the most marvelous colored pencils and stuff. I was like, oh, you just don't know, Bubbles. I really was like, oh, I'm not buying those because I got all these other pencils that I'll be using. I need to use them.
No, and she's always been an advocate for that, buying good, good solid products. So I've always been on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get a little. That's why I always buy small, and I buy small of the good stuff. When you buy the budget stuff, they already give you 120 or whatever. You can't do too much with that. But I always buy small of the good stuff, and I always watch her recommendations. So yeah, it's all good. We're all learning baby steps.
Yeah, but you know
Right.
what? Every time she talk about stuff, even though I say, oh, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not gonna get that, I quiet as kept. I put all that stuff in my Amazon cart.
I know, right? Yeah, I did too. And she just even said it. She said, because I told her, I said, everything you suggested, I think I might get that. I'll put it in my wish list on my Amazon cart, and then I wait for it to get it at a good price, so I get it, discount coupon, whatever. And so, but I go to her channel, but I go to a lot of other people's channels. And Bubbles even just said it. She says, I go to your wish list too, View, and I see what you got over there, because she knows I don't just go to one place. And so I go to see at least maybe 12 different people on here that do crafting and coloring. And so I look and I put it there just to see what a good price that I can get. But I shop off of her list when I see it's on sale. And she even said that she sees that's on my list. And she said, yeah, let me get that. And even if I don't have it, because she sees something that I saw,
Yeah.
that she can work with it and really bring to us when she gets it, and we all can learn. So that's what I like. So I think we got a good team here for this. Learning different products and sharing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm. So we over our time limit now because I was supposed to. Okay, so yeah, we good now. We didn't go on an hour and 46 minutes. It was supposed to be an hour, but an hour is always going to be at least an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So Miss Mary, did you want to? I'm going to let people say the last words real quick. Miss Mary, did you want to say anything about? Hold on, there's Miss Mary right there. Did you want to say anything about what you got from today, or anything about coloring over here with us? I think we got.
Oh
Go
yeah. Okay. So
ahead.
um the most important thing I learned today was about me putting this acrylic in this little case. And I'm gonna clean it out as soon as we get off. I'm cleaning this out. And the tubes are still full of paints, so it's just chuck it as a loss and clean this out and put my watercolor paint in here or my wash or whatever. So thank you very much, Bubbles.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I must do mine, and then I'm gonna let Bubbles end it up, and then we're gonna get off here. Okay, hold on, let me move my stuff up here. Okay. So what I learned, and since I've been watching a lot of different content creators, I don't interact with a lot of people on here because I had another channel that tried to be cussing people out and stuff like that. But Bubbles is a person that she see through my foolery, and she still like me, and so I love her style. She's a very open, like you can ask her questions about different things. That she doesn't really, she only answer questions. She don't give you over information because I think she wants you to ask her the questions and she can let you know. Because a lot of people like kind of, I feel like people be stealing her style, but they can't really steal her style. But you ask her something, she's going to answer. She really will answer, and she'll give you good tips. But she really waits for you to do some stuff and be like, okay, ask her question. I might not do that. If I would have asked her to put the acrylics in the little airtight watercolor containers, and if I think about it, I think she might have said don't ever do that, but I never thought about not doing it, and that's probably why I never did it. So when I saw the jelly gouache, I understood the concept that the jelly gouache could survive the airtight thing, but I knew the acrylic will not. You all don't really see me color with acrylic paints because I don't see Bubbles coloring with acrylic like that, and they're always in tubes. But I'm trying to think about it. I don't want to pull all this stuff out. But anyway, so the bottom line is watch a lot of different content creators. Find somebody that you like and find their style and see what they're doing and using. Ask them questions because I learned a lot about stuff that I didn't even really have to ask questions about because I'm like, well, Bubbles don't put her stuff in this and that because I ain't never heard about her 3 days to get some big on acrylic. Anyway, so
Oh yeah, because I was
right, so
mad.
I
I
never
was
heard
like, this is stupid.
that.
My fingers was
See,
bruised. They was in pain. I was like,
you
it's
never knew, but
dumb.
I knew that she never did it, so I never knew. But then when I did it with the gouache, I was like, well, why can't you do it with the acrylic? So I was like, Mary's like, yeah, we're gonna do it by acrylic. I was like, yeah, Mary, go ahead, do it. So I was like aiding the bed and Mary, but I didn't know. So now we know. Just move on. It's funny.
Yeah, we know now. We know now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Miss
And
Bubbles.
so, you know.
Yeah, we know. So Bubbles, can you give us some last words? Because where you at? Hold on. She over here still playing video games. Okay.
I'm here.
All right, go ahead, girl.
Um, yeah, I mean, just kind of when you buying stuff off Amazon, don't just take their word for it all the time. Otherwise, you're gonna have bruised fingertips like poor me. Cause I mean they and I did the same thing. I was like, oh, it's airtight. Cause I think the one I got, they were like, oh, it's gonna last for like weeks. This, that, and the third. And I was like, okay, well that's cool. I'm just gonna put a little bit in there and I was like, well, they said it's gonna last for weeks. So, I went and filled it up. And yeah. Won't do that again. I think they have like if you just I mean you still can't, just leave it, but if you're painting, they have like I think it's called like a stay wet
Yeah,
palette
stay
type of
wet.
thing. And you can use that for, each painting session versus trying to put it in a palette and you know, keep it wet for weeks. It's not gonna it won't no matter what you do, it's not gonna work. So I would just say like, do it that way. Or if you want something that's gonna re-wet, just use gouache
Okay.
and
So,
just use straight acrylic.
Right.
Or you can use acrylic gouache, it's still permanent, but
but you
it
know why I
does
oh sorry. I
no,
buy
go ahead.
acrylic. I
No,
buy
you're good.
acrylic because when I paint on my canvases that I do, so I
Uh-huh.
like using acrylic on my canvases. And then occasionally I use it when I do little artwork. Like I had to use acrylic to do her. I had to because everything else wasn't working. I was like, I'm just gonna bust it out and do because I had to redo her. So I was like, everything else was not covering the mistake that I made.
Right.
Everything covering my mistake, but that acrylic, I knew that would cover my mistake that I had made, and I was able to redo her.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. And she's so cute. Look at her MAC makeup and her lips and her hair. I like her hair. I like how
I
you did
know,
her
I
hair.
like and to be honest, I like that first nose that you had on there that was totally off center. It was so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. It was just off centered, and it was irking me that it was off centered.
I
See how Mary's not afraid of
was
colors,
like Mary over here going off at this nose, but it was so cute.
but she always goes off on something that I like too. And because I saw her do something else, I was like, why is she messing with that thing? Leave that thing alone. But look how Mary has a very unique style of colors and the method that she applies it. And this
Hmm.
is something that you just cannot. I could not color like that or paint like that because that's not me. My style is different, and I like being around people that have different styles,
Right.
so I can pick up different techniques that she does. But when I tell you this is eclectic, this actually sells. A lot of people will pay for this type of art, uh, hundreds of dollars. So I know people say
Oh
y'all
yeah.
just old. Well, Bubbles is not old. Old ladies coloring in coloring books. No, this is not coloring in coloring books and crayons. Now we are using crayons and things, but it's different. It's so different, and I'm not going to make this whole video about that. But yeah, so thank you, Miss Mary, and thank you, Miss Bubbles. I'm gonna get off of here because
Nope.
I need to go to bed and do something else. I don't even know what. I still need to finish my dragon. So anyway, thank y'all for coming over here, and then we'll keep
Of
this up.
course.
Would you say, baby?
I
Yeah,
said of course.
yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, of course.
And then anybody that
Yeah.
wants to have this on their stream, this time, the last couple of streams was over in my Foxy Colors. Her live, she features watercolor last time, and then we're going to do markers this time. But she's on vacation, and so she probably will catch this replay. We can roll this around to other people's channels. So maybe Bubbles will do it, or Mary will do it, and we can feature a topic. Everybody doesn't have to have the same thing. We don't have to color the same pictures, or you can create your own pictures. So yeah, so hopefully, I don't know
Right.
who's going to do it for next Sunday at 4 o'clock, but I will not.
It won't be me because we all know Restream doesn't work for me.
Okay, so
So
either Mary or Foxy Colors. Well, Foxy Colors needs to come back and show us what she got. We know she went shopping for some art stuff. So hopefully,
oh I know, right? I said that. I said I know she coming back with some good art stuff.
yeah. So she's gonna come back. So she coming back next Sunday. We could just be throwing this on her channel next Sunday at 4 o'clock. And if I'm wrong, she'll let us know. So next Sunday at 4 o'clock, we'll be over
Yeah.
there at Foxy Colors. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
what she say? Keep it foxy
Sounds good.
and all that, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my little thing up in here. My little what's my little thing here? All right. Thank y'all for coming over. I'll talk to y'all later.
Your
All right.
outro. Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.